7 ways to become more emotionally mature. Even if you may not realize it, emotional maturity is a key component of success in life. It's something that we all strive for but may not always achieve. To become emotionally mature, one must understand their feelings, how to manage them, and how to connect with others and handle difficult situations appropriately. Fortunately, emotional maturity isn't something that we can't learn or develop. In this video, we will explore 7 actionable ways to become more emotionally mature and start a more fulfilling life. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel because we upload new videos every day. Let's begin. Number 1. Be mindful of your triggers. If you get defensive or feel triggered by something someone has said or done, it's important to take a step back and consider what might be driving that reaction. Are you feeling threatened or insecure in some way? Is there something about the situation that reminds you of a past hurt? Some people find it helpful to write down their triggers so they can be more aware of them. Once you know what your triggers are, you can start to work on managing them in a healthier way. This might involve talking to a therapist or counselor about how to deal with them, or finding other healthy outlets for the emotions they stir up. Number 2. Don't bottle up your emotions. It's important to express your emotions in a healthy way rather than bottling them up. When you bottle up your emotions, they can fester and lead to unhealthy coping mechanisms, such as self-harm or substance abuse. If you're unsure how to express your emotions healthily, consider talking to a therapist or counselor. They can help you learn healthy ways to express yourself and work through whatever is causing you distress. Number 3. Be patient. When it comes to emotional maturity, one of the most important things you can do is be patient. It's important to understand that not everyone is on the same level as you are, and that some people may need more time than others to process their emotions. It can be tempting to try and force someone to feel a certain way or hurry them along in their emotional journey, but this will only lead to frustration on your part. Instead, be patient and give people the time they need to work through their emotions. This doesn't mean you have to wait around forever. If someone is clearly not making any progress, it may be time to move on. But in general, it's important to respect other people's emotional timelines. Number 4. Communicate effectively. In order to become more emotionally mature, it is important to learn how to communicate effectively. This means being able to express your feelings in a clear and concise way without resorting to anger or aggression. It also means being a good listener and being able to empathize with others. One of the best ways to improve your communication skills is to practice active listening. This involves really paying attention to what the other person is saying without interrupting them or trying to offer advice. Instead, you should simply repeat what they said to show that you are hearing and understanding them. It is also important to be assertive in your communication. This means standing up for yourself and expressing your needs clearly without being too forceful or aggressive. If you find yourself getting angry or upset during a conversation, take a step back and try to calm down before continuing. Lastly, remember that effective communication is a two-way street. In order to truly understand someone else, you need to be willing to share your own thoughts and feelings with them as well. So don't be afraid to open up and be honest with the people in your life. It could make all the difference in your relationships. Number 5. Be assertive, not aggressive. If you want to be emotionally mature, it's important to be assertive, not aggressive. Assertiveness means being able to express your needs and feelings in a way that is respectful of yourself and others. It's about being honest and direct without being hurtful or putting people down. Being assertive doesn't mean that you always get what you want, but it does mean that you are more likely to get your needs met if you are clear about what they are. And when you are assertive, you are more likely to maintain relationships because people will respect you for being honest and direct. If you tend to be aggressive, it's important to learn how to be more assertive. Aggressive behavior is often a result of feeling powerless or out of control. When you feel this way, it's important to take a step back and assess the situation. Is there anything you can do to change the situation? If not, can you accept it for what it is? Once you've identified the situation that is making you feel aggressive, there are a few things you can do to change your behavior. Try to see things from the other person's perspective. Focus on communicating your needs clearly and respectfully. Practice active listening skills. Take some time to calm down before responding to someone else. Number 6, be aware of your body language. Body language is a powerful tool that can be used to communicate emotion and intent. Be aware of your own body language and what it is communicating to others. If you are angry, your body language will convey that, even if you are not speaking. The same is true for other emotions like happiness, sadness, fear, etc. Pay attention to your body language and ensure it is sending the message you want. Number 7, practice self-compassion. It can be difficult to show ourselves compassion when we make mistakes or fail at something, but it is so important to do so. When we are kind and understanding towards ourselves, we can more easily forgive ourselves and move on. Additionally, self-compassion can help us to feel more confident and motivated. Here are some ways to practice self-compassion. Be mindful of your self-talk. Are you speaking to yourself in a way that you would speak to a friend? If not, try to be more gentle and understanding with yourself. Give yourself credit where it's due. Acknowledge your accomplishments and successes, no matter how small they may seem. Don't dwell on your mistakes. Everyone makes them. Learn from them and then let them go. Treat yourself with kindness and care. Would you ever mistreat or neglect a good friend? Of course not. Show yourself the same consideration. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking, subscribing, and clicking the bell icon.